sort of think about like what time it is. So if it's like in the summer, you want to use something like a crawl imitation because that's when they're coming out on the beds after their spawns. They're really aggressive and they go after big prey. So, but this is just in the winter. So I'm just saying for like the late spring or during the spring is probably the best time, but like in the summer too. Flipping your baits into cover is a really good technique because like with all the weeds and stuff, I'll show you what kind of baits to use whenever you're using it. So whenever you're using your hooks, you're going to want to go for something that's more like a little Texas rig. So this is a Texas rig hook. It has like that little bump there on the top to keep it from sliding down. And then I'll show you how to rig it up in just a minute. First, let's just put the bait on the hook first so it's easier to tie on. So the kind of bait that I like to use right now, or for in the summer, is like this little Vile Bug from Vilespawn, or this little net bait, the crawl. I'm gonna go ahead and use the crawl right now. So it looks sort of like that, like an Okeechobee crawl color. How you're gonna rig it, you're gonna stick it through the nose like that, about like 1/8 of an inch. You're gonna pop it back out, take it all the way up, twist it, and then stick it through. And once you get it through the top, you're gonna pinch it like that, and then push that through. So it looks like a straight line always. And then whenever they bite it, it presses down on the hook, and then you set the hook and it hooks them in the mouth. But first, before we do this, good thing I stopped when you put a weight on there. So what kind of weight I like to use for this is normally like a 1/4 ounce or 1/2 ounce. Like this is a tungsten weight right here, and this is a lead weight, but for right now, I'm going to go ahead and go with the lead one because it's a bit heavier. You can also use like a 3/4 ounce lead weight too. So you're going to do it for this one. You're going to stick the line through the nose of the weight. Like that. So it slides down like that. And you're going to take your hook. I'm just going to do a different knot than I did last time. Try to set that up there. And bring it up, you're going to pinch it like that. You're still going to have it pinched with this hand. And with this hand, you're going to take the line, you're going to wrap the bait around like that. You're going to stick it through that loop that you made with your fingers. You're going to pull it tight. Make sure there aren't any little gaps or loops. You're going to clip the excess line, but not too much, so like right about there. You can throw this away, and then you have that right there. So this sort of messed up, so like I said, you poke it through, and you take this part and you bend it and you put it back in, so it's like that. So whenever you're dragging on the bottom, your weights slide in like that. When the fish bites it, the hook comes out of the bait. So I'll go show you how to flip these baits. The bait caster. So what we're basically going to be doing here is you're going to take off the bait from your hook on your rod, and then you're going to release it. And I say reel it up about like a foot away from the rod tip, and you're going to press down with the button with your thumb and while holding the spool. Then you're going to release the spool and then point where you want to release the bait, and then you just hold it there, and before it hits the water, you be sure to put your thumb back on the spool, and you start reeling after that. And here's that same cast again, but from a different view, so you just see how I'm flicking the bait. So on this one here, it's basically the same thing again. You're just holding down the thumb, releasing, and then putting your thumb back on before it hits the water. But like right when you let go, you sort of want to leave the rod tip where you're pointing so you know where to go. But unfortunately here, I got stuck on some kind of grass. I have no idea what it was because it's basically like a field of nothing. But I don't know, but just don't get stuck when you're practicing. That's a good lesson to learn. But when you're casting, you want to hold it down. Right when you want to go, you just let go and you point to it. So right when you let go and you point to it, that's where you sort of want to go. So So right here, I'm just basically showing you what to do whenever you're clicking on the thumb dial and you're holding on the spool. You can take your line like this. You can take your bait like that. You put the tension in the